In the darkness and silence, I found the light of hope and the boundless strength of will. Let's explore the words that have inspired millions from Helen Keller, a symbol of resilience and triumph over adversity. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. Your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy and your joy, and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. It is wonderful how much time good people spend fighting the devil. If they would only expend the same amount of energy loving their fellow men, the devil would die in his own tracks of ennui. So long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good. Toleration is the greatest gift of the mind. It requires the same effort of the brain that it takes to balance oneself on a bicycle. We may have found a cure for most evils, but we have found no remedy for the worst of them all, the apathy of human beings. The highest result of education is tolerance. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. As selfishness and complaint pervert the mind, so love with its joy clears and sharpens the vision. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Keep your face to the sunshine, and you cannot see a shadow. No one has a right to consume happiness without producing it. Instead of comparing our lot with that of those who are more fortunate than we are, we should compare it with the lot of the great majority of our fellow men. It then appears that we are among the privileged. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. What I am looking for is not out there, it is in me. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eyes. All the world is full of suffering. It is also full of overcoming. Until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. Life is an exciting business, and most exciting when it is lived for others. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. It is hard to interest those who have everything and those who have nothing. When we do the best that we can, we never know what miracle is wrought in our life or in the life of another. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do. I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble. College isn't the place to go for ideas. The marvelous richness of human experience would lose something of rewarding joy if there were no limitations to overcome. The hilltop hour would not be half so wonderful if there were no dark valleys to traverse. The world is moved along, not only by the mighty shoves of its heroes, but also by the aggregate of tiny pushes of each honest worker. Self-pity is our worst enemy, and if we yield to it, we can never do anything wise in this world. It's wonderful to climb the liquid mountains of the sky. Behind me and before me is God, and I have no fears. No pessimist ever discovered the secret of the stars, or sailed to an uncharted land, or opened a new doorway for the human spirit. Many people know so little about what is beyond their short range of experience. They look within themselves and find nothing. Therefore, they conclude that there is nothing outside themselves either. While they were saying among themselves, "It cannot be done," it was done. People do not like to think. If one thinks, one must reach conclusions. Conclusions are not always pleasant. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Often, we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. The place between your comfort zone and your dream is where life takes place. Hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. You will succeed if you persevere, and you will find joy in overcoming obstacles. A well-educated mind will always have more questions than answers. No smile is as beautiful as the one that struggles through tears. A bend in the road is not the end of the road, unless you fail to make the turn. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. What I'm looking for is not out there, it is in me. the most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but no vision.